How do you make your character in Crusader Kings 3 as powerful as possible? By giving them the best religion, the best culture, and unlocking every single dynasty legacy. In this playthrough, I'm going to try and do exactly that. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see how it all plays out from start to finish. I'm starting as the chiefdom of Halych. It's got an easy-to-reform religion, a strong position on the map, and great potential for rapid expansion. The first ruler is pretty average, but he's more than enough for the early game, especially since he's already progressed in the lifestyle tree that gives +2 domain limit. On top of that, he got a wife with 20 stewardship, which means another +2 to domain limit. After assigning all my courtiers to council positions, it's time for the first war. Our northern neighbors are weaker than us, and this gives us an easy path to forming a kingdom. But first, we need 2 duchies. The first one is created right after this opening war. My heir got a solid military education and some decent traits. It's a bit unfortunate that he's shy, but that's not a big deal when it comes to being a good general. After looting enough gold to create the second duchy, we easily take another county and form it. Now the only thing standing between me and my kingdom is 165 gold. While I was gathering the gold I needed, I got an offer to join the Russian Confederation. Since I had Polish rulers to the west who were part of my de jure empire, I agreed to join the Confederation temporarily. In 2 quick and easy wars, I seized 2 Polish counties and got the gold I needed by ransoming prisoners. But to form the kingdom, I had to leave the Confederation, and that required 300 prestige, which I could earn fastest by going on a hunt. After a successful hunt, all that's left is to leave the Confederation. And finally, I'm able to form the kingdom of Galicia-Volhynia. That same day, my de jure vassal from Belz swore loyalty directly to the king instead of joining the Confederation, so I rewarded him by appointing him as a secret counselor. I spent the prestige from the coronation to fully staff a second druzhina regiment. I noticed that Hungary, my southern neighbor, has horse archers with huge stats, and the only effective counters to them are crossbowmen, which I don't have. Another raid on Moldavia brought in 300 gold, and made me realize it's time to take northern Moldavia to protect my capital from counter raids. Surprisingly, the war was very easy. The Moldavian king's troops retreated after their very first defeat. After that, I decided to expand into Poland, since the Russian Confederation was still too powerful for us to take on. With the prestige I earned, I hired another 300 druzhina warriors, bringing my total up to 900. In the borderlands to our north and east, the Ruthenian culture split off, dividing the Russian culture in half. Since the Russian Confederation was still too strong, I decided to keep expanding into Poland, targeting Płock, a holy site of our religion, and with it, the whole region of Masovia. During this war, we received a marriage proposal from Novgorod, and it was a pretty good deal, especially since the powerful Confederation still stood between us. Masovia was soon defeated, but 2 of its neighbors had also laid claims to it, and those wars were passed on to us as part of the inheritance. Around this time, our first dynasty legacy became available. I chose the Glory branch, since marriages are a great way to build up dynasty renown. Right after wrapping up one of the 2 wars over Masovia, we were suddenly attacked by Silesia, allied with another powerful Polish state. Basically, a united Poland came after us. They had more troops, but thanks to our alliances with Turów and Novgorod, their chances of victory were slim. In the middle of the war, the Russian culture split once again, this time right in our capital. A new culture emerged, Red Ruthenian. Our court adopted Polish as the new language, and our cultural traditions became more war-focused. The war was wearing us down, so we decided to sign a white peace, which, as the defending side, counted as a minor victory for us. Not wanting to get dragged into any major wars, we launched 2 smaller campaigns, one in Poland and one in Moldavia, and took 2 counties from each. Taking Płock paid off. I was able to pass the Defenders of Rod decision and unlock the Hall of Heroes in this sacred place. While I was conquering another county, Novgorod called me into an offensive war against Finland. Since it was nearby by sea, we decided to join in and earn some prestige. The Finnish troops were scattered, and we easily picked them off one by one while Novgorod's forces laid siege. But just as the war was nearly won, our ruler, the steward, died of old age. He'll be succeeded by a new ruler, a general. King Alexei, a silent man, many do not expect him to do well in diplomatic matters. But when it comes to warfare, he's a true master. So let me know in the comments what you think his next move should be. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see what happens next.